Being mandated to utilize a tool while on a job is nothing really abnormal or out of pocket at all. Oftentimes, tools are the very reason we are able to be as efficient and expedite our tasks in almost exponential manners often. We can accomplish things thousands upon millions of times faster thanks to our ability to utilize tools. It is one of the greatest gifts man has ever received from the good Lord above. But what happens when that gift is turned on its head? What happens when you're not only graded on your performance with that tool, but you're mandated and forced to use the tool, even if you choose not to? And what if, even more than that, the tool had a sentience, an intelligence of its own, and it was learning while you utilized it. It learned how you use it and in what ways you use it. And eventually, it would collaborate and conceptualize its own methodology to the point of outdating the user. So I posed the question to you right at the front this time. How far are we willing to go with our tooling? And would you ever consider and make use of a tool that can literally outdate its own user? Are you someone who believes in the ply of the craft with your own two hands? Or are you someone who believes in not so much the tool itself, but the creation that the tool provides, the end result, the product of the work that you are utilizing it on? Oftentimes we have to ask ourselves, what is going to culminate when we start taking technology and we start advancing it to a point where it's no longer a simple matter of picking up something, using it, and setting it back down, but instead it not only completely takes over the job for us, but it's able to innovate and implement on that work to begin with. Let me try and break down what I'm actually saying here so you have a better idea of the concept really at hand here. Imagine a mechanic. Imagine a mechanic with a monkey wrench. Now imagine this magical monkey wrench is so good at being a monkey wrench that not only can it do all the things that a monkey wrench can do, but also, suddenly and magically, it can now inflate and fix tires. Magic monkey wrench that can now fix tires. Now imagine you being that mechanic, using that magic monkey wrench, and of course, along with its usual tasks of doing monkey wrench things, it also now deals with all of your tire issues as well. Now imagine you keep using this. This is great. This is wonderful. This is like one of the best tools you've ever come across. It doesn't break, it doesn't wear down, and it continues to innovate and revolutionize on top of itself over and over again. Now imagine one day you come into the shop and the monkey wrench is now hooked up to the cash register, checking customers in, taking orders, servicing queues up. It's running the business for you. This monkey wrench, which started out just being a monkey wrench, and then one day started doing a few extra tasks, and then the next day is now running the entire business. Now keep in mind, it hasn't taken the business from you. It hasn't hired the lawyers and they're out with the lawsuits and you're just completely out on the streets living like a homeless person. No. That's not what's happening here. You still own the business. You're still receiving the paycheck. The money is still flowing into the bank account. But now, you don't do a damn thing. The monkey wrench does it all. And not only is the monkey wrench doing it all, but now the monkey wrench is hiring more monkey wrenches. And suddenly, there are new additions to the mechanic workshop. Suddenly, vending machines are sprouting up in the corners of the doors. Suddenly, the bathrooms are becoming more and more lustrous each and every day. Now, suddenly, there's gas pumps out in front of the mechanic shop. You have now become a full-service stop station. This is the potential and the actual realistic capability of artificial intelligence. This is why people are so fucking scared of it. But this is also why this single innovation is going to topple empires. It is going to rewrite history. And as we all know, folks, the victors are the ones who write. But you might look at that and you might also say to yourself, but Jay, I don't care about toppling empires. I don't care about innovating or revolutionizing business. Man, I just want to go to work. I just want to collect my paycheck. I just want to pay my bills. I just want to put food on the table. That's all I want to do, Jay. That's all I want to do. I'm tired of your Silicon Valley tech sector hype bullshit. So, let's go back to the article. Microsoft mandating and forcing people to utilize a tool. How does that make you feel? What if you don't want to use the tool? What if you've found a better alternative? What if you're so good with your hands, you don't need a calculator or a whiteboard? You can do the math all in your head. What then? Well, if you work for Microsoft, obviously you need to go find a new employer. In the meantime, we have to start questioning ourselves. Because when they start replacing cash registers with the talking toasters, then I think the tools are the least of our problems. Hey, quick little add-on. I just wanted to throw out there real quick. I actually had a really great discussion with one of y'all earlier today, and they brought up a really good point. One of the Achilles heels of artificial intelligence and with developing these systems is the whole discussion around, it's inherently speaking, it's a marriage of data and code. So if I were to go out and develop my own system, what would be the quickest way to expedite quality in my system? What's the measure to min-max? What's the thing to focus in on? And the thing is for as much as the industry likes to hustle and bustle about stealing coders and sniping and poaching each other's employees all the time, the real reality of an LLM in particular anyways, is that qualitative data is almost 10 to 20x more impactful on the system than a line of code. For every solid line of code, you can easily obfuscate that with a 1/10 of good quality data. That's how powerful of a difference we're talking about. Data is such a key critical thing. This is why the lawsuits and all of the copyright infringement fair use cases are being ruled out right now. Because as much as we may love or hate it, one of the biggest things that develops artificial intelligence and allows it to grow and prosper is good quality data for it to grow and train on. And we've been doing quite a bit of data collection over the past several decades now. This is not a new thing. They've been data mining and scraping the web since the first inception of the internet. However, there's a difference between just data and qualitative data. You can have a billion numbers, but none of it mean anything
But if you can correlate those numbers together and put meaning behind the statistics, that's where the real power comes from. And artificial intelligence preys upon that in a way. So, you want to understand the Achilles heel? So, in conclusion, if you want to understand the Achilles heel of artificial intelligence, look at the data. Look at the data. That is where the true power, true potential, and the true pitfall of artificial intelligence lies.